Siren's gone for the start of the third quarter, and Walsh goes up, grabs the ball out of the centre of the ground, gets a hand pass out wide. The ball kicked away there from Jason Greaves, who runs back towards it. Amateurs really attacking the football pretty well there. That was to Middleton, but overran it at the crucial stage. In goes the big fella Camerotto. Got the kick off the ground, didn't travel much distance, goes back towards Klingon. He's in stride, kick off the ground by McCabe. The ball is at centre wing at the present time, grandstand side of the umpire is talking to that one, I think, by Daryl Bissett, who did the umpiring, and Elmer gets the free kick. Daryl did a bit of umpiring there. The kick is across the ground again. They got to go direct. Walsh takes the mark. Now he chips it in towards back where I reckon he's taken it 3 metres to the attacking side of where Elmer got the free kick in the first place. They've had 3 possessions by Paul Camerotto. He kicks the ball down around the boundary line. Corey Bissett's well out from full forward, takes the mark, kicks it into the pocket. Elmer runs onto the football, can't gather it in time. It's out of bounds. I think that looked like Jason Flynn on the ground too. He couldn't gather either. 51 place for him. The GDFL Bingo Centre scoreboard 218484 for a good night out.
One wonders if that's the way to pick up a 7-goal deficit by short passing, zigzagging across the ground. Let's kick the ball strong and kick it long. We
would have thought the experienced players involved there in Camerotto and also Walsh would really be kicking it long. Kick comes back out of the pack. Camerotto's a chance to run onto this one. He's got a bit of opposition there. Looked like Peter Klingon, I think you'll find Chris Yeh it was, pushed away from both players. He goes out of bounds and, well, Anakie really need to get some goals on the board. They've got to get the first one, of course, to get themselves back into the game. They trail by 5 or 6 goals at 6 or 7 or something. Pretty crucial quarter this. They need to kick goals on the GDFL Bingo third quarter scoreboard. Ball goes down to McCabe. Off the guts it goes to McCabe. Pick up here, little kick by Jason, who tumbles the ball into the goal mouth. It's bounced the wrong way for him though. And 1 point only goes on the board of the 33 Guernsey of Anakie. That's Jason Flynn.
Yes, one senses that a couple of quick goals might stir Anakie into some sort of action, and what they need is a bit of luck in the bounce of the ball there, a bit of an off spin, and she would have gone through. Okay, here's Nelson chipping the ball back into play. Nice little kick there from Nelson. They've moved the ball pretty well out of the kick-ins that they've had down there deep in defence. Now this one's not so good. The rain has got perhaps a bit heavier here, Michael. What do you think? Yes, it's certainly been steady during the break at half-time, and once again falling quite steadily, perhaps heavier than it was in the first half.
Okay, Corey Bissett doing the ruck work down there, takes it out of the air. The hand pass towards Daryl, clean bowled him. High ran back on it, the heat, straightens up from about 50 metres out from goal. He fires a long one into the goal mouth. It's a mark here. Pay the mark, umpire, and he will do so. That's Tate getting back to the plate of the ball. Good to see Corey Bissett working hard in that ruck duel. Gathered the ball nicely. The hand pass frightened the daylights out of the brother Daryl, who wasn't expecting it, I don't think, but good enough to go and get it. The kick was good, and Tate run off the football. An important kick. He's on an acute angle. He's kicking from the grandstand side, but distance not a problem. Tate coming in. He's a left footer from memory. Oh, look at that. Is an awful kick. That is a shocking kick, and maybe they won't kick a goal for the day after that one. Who thought he'd kick that one through? Justin Tate, that's his second behind for the day. We might give the behind kickers for Anakie. That is Justin Tate too. Jason Flynn 1, Brendan Jolly 1, Darren Jolly 1, and Paul Camerotto has also got 1 point on the board as Nelson prepares to punt kick the ball back into play. Looks for Reynolds. He's up in front. He should take the mark, and he does so. Does Big Ben Reynolds. He's played a grand game. Marks at half back. Goes back and has a bit of a look. Elects to kick long. That's good in these conditions. Up they go. Simon waited at the base of the packet. A ball eluded him. Back goes Gagel. Got it back towards Simon, who got the kick in. Umpire paid a free, then paid advantage. There wasn't much there. It got out to Bissett. Give it across towards Glenn Light. He pushes the ball in front of him. It's got down towards half forward here for Anakie. They dive in on top of it down there. Here comes Gimley. Little kick out of defence. Not bad. Gagel hit on the chest with the ball. Slippery. Couldn't take the mark. Bissett cleverly knocks it out wide. Got it back towards his teammate there in Greaves, who couldn't handle. Got it on the second occasion. Back it goes to the heap, and Bissett chips the pass into half forward, and the mark has been taken there by Light on the half forward flank, and Glenn Light. Well, can he make something of this? Out he goes towards Corey Bissett, who made him the target. That was good play. Bissett, good lead at the base of the pack. Elmer punt kicks down on the goal mouth. Here's a chance. Tate's down there, thrown off the football. Play on as they call as the bam pass goes astray and it's out of bounds. But Anakie have opened up with a fair bit of life in their play, Michael.
There's some desperation there, Cookie, in these initial minutes of the third quarter, and that's what they need. That and some direct football, and maybe they can get themselves back into the game.
A goal here, to say the least, would be handy. As 51 plays 6 on the GDFL Bingo Centre scoreboard. As back into play it comes. It's relayed out towards Daryl Bissett now. He straightens up. Can the coach kick the first one? He straightens up again. bang on the right foot, and he's got the first goal on the board for the Anakie Kangaroos. By golly, they'll be a bit happier now, Michael. And, well, will the floodgates open for the Anakie Roos now?
Well, let's see what happens from here. It's the start they needed. They must get that first goal, and they've done that through a good snapshot from coach Daryl Bissett. Let's hope they can go on from here, get a couple more goals, and give themselves a chance of getting right back into the game.
A badly needed goal, kicked by the big man in screen the heap to his friends, and if you're not his friend, don't call him the heap. I'm all right, he's a mate of mine. And he put that one on the board very nicely indeed. And he's picking up Sammy Luke there too, I can see in the centre of the ground. Made a bit of a move there, I think. Bounced down, up goes Welsh, grabs it out of the air, gives it across. There comes Cameron Righto, foot kick to half forward. Corey Bissett's playing centre half forward in the third quarter. And the GDFL bingo centre third quarter scoreboard. Anakie have just posted their first score on there, their first major score. Bissett goes across the ground to his brother in Daryl, who takes the mark. He chips it up quickly into the pocket. Jason Greaves takes the mark. He wants to play. He does. He straightens up and goes bang on the right foot. It's swinging back. I tell you what, it's hit the post. Oh, didn't they need that one? That would have given him a real sniff of it.
Continues to be Daryl, Corey Bissett centre forward. Daryl Bissett running around unmanned at this stage. Maybe it's just a bit of overconfidence from amateurs' point of view, but they got to be wary of their men and make sure they maintain this lead.
Nelson punt kicks in towards Reynolds. Up he goes, knocked away by Daryl Bissett. Ground level, amateurs do well. The hand pass lands safely in the arms of Fleet. Farmwood lost it, got it back again. Not sure which way to go. Goes this way. That bit of hesitation there. Gogol comes out to meet the footage. Kicked away from Gogol. Bradford Bat had a bit of a fresh air shot at it. Missed it there. Base of the pack. Gill gets a little kick in for the amateurs. Goes in after it again. Kick it off the ground there. Jarman did well. Out wide he goes towards Clinton. Streaming out of defence there, Anakie player there, and that looked like Jamison, was it? Put the long sleeves on now. Out he goes at 51 plays 13 as the ball goes, I think, out of bounds there on the far side of the ground. Yeah, midway between half forward flank and centre wing position. We've played 7 minutes of this third quarter. The Rockies 24-hour locksmith time clock.
The ball particularly groozy, Cookie, as we'd expect, and ball handling very difficult at this stage.
Yeah, getting hard to handle. I thought this would have suited Anakie when the range came. Welsh gets the free kick from that boundary throw in. Gets it across nicely there to the big fella in Bedford. Away goes to Pittman playing in defence. Gives it to Scotty Simon. He's a better player than what he's shown today. Gathers better this time and punt kicks it long. That's the order of the day. Up he goes to half forward. The fist was a good one from Brendan Jolly. Knocks it down towards Corey Bissett. Taken away. Little kick goes around towards centre wing position. Can they gather it inside the boundary line? They can here. That looked like Brendan Jolly that time. Chipped it back. The kick was a shocker.
Looking for Paul Welsh.
And he kicked it. That might have been Humphreys in the long sleeves there, taking that mark. He kicks the ball into the forward zone. Scotty Simon working hard at ground level. Gets it back. Got help there for Big Walsh. He gathers. Punch kicks the ball towards half, well, centre wing position. Player help without it there, Gavin. Players the call. The big fella. Corey Bissett's got it. Steadies. Dummies the hand pass, then eventually gives it off to Brendan Jolly, who might be playing in defence also. They made a few changes, I'd suggest here, Anakie. The ball goes down towards half forward. Gavin Light gets it, Glenn Light gets it across the big fella Tate. He chips the pass in. Oh, helmet at the back of the pack. He got a space. He got a goal. He's got it. He's kicked the goal. Oh, bit of luck there. He's behind his opponent, but the wet ball came off the hands of his opponent there and waiting at the back. Jamie Elmer puts his first on the board. Anakie kicked the first 2 goals of the third quarter. Perhaps there's a bit of life with this game, Michael.
Certainly is, Cookie. Some life come back into it now with the Anakie moving to 2-7-19, trailing amateurs 7-9-51, and it's all come about through Corey Bissett being moved out to centre half forward. He's 3 or 4 touches, and they've resulted in those 2 goals. So it's been instrumental in both of the goals.
GDFL bingo centre scoreboard 7-9-51. The amateurs 2 goals, 7. Anakie 19 points on the board. And we have played almost 9 minutes of the third quarter on the Rockies 24-hour locksmith time clock. Rockies, of course, out there at Corio Village. Great for your trophies. All you clubs, you get out there and support Rocky. He supports the GDFL, also Bellarine and GFL. Amateurs get the ball to the centre. Scotty Simon goes back cleverly and takes a good mark with a wet ball, running with the flight of the footy, chips it in short, went there towards Camerano, eluded him, middle to the base of the pack, gets the hand pass out. It's a quick one. Amateurs now up towards half forward, long kick, bent, back there, goes up, tries to knock it forward, Gogol. G-O-G-O-L, gathers nicely, does Nev Gogol, goes out towards half-back flank, Fleet gathers it, holding the ball for mine. The umpires let it go. I thought he was lucky. Tried to beat the tackler and didn't. Bass the ball at ground level. Here comes Costello. Costello now, hand pass. Needs to be good. It is too. Bradford Batten. There goes Bradford. Up towards half-back. The kick's not good and Ben Reynolds chips in and takes the marker. Well, outside half-forward, we might suggest. Got the hand pass away. Play on the call now as it comes back to Jarman. Jarman goes on right foot deep into the goal mouth, into the pocket. Lockie Doyle claims the mark. I would suggest the boundary umpire will tell him that is out on the full and you'll have to give it up. And just for a change, I was correct. And Gogol takes the free kick in back pocket. That's Simon it is. 20 metres away from the point post. He's defending. Simon kicks the ball at the half-back. Up they go. Reynolds is up high. Knocks the ball away from Corey Bissett on that occasion, who's well up the ground on this stage, and out of bounds he goes.
Good play by Reynolds. He's been a solid contributor all day, and his defensive work there was excellent.
Yeah, done very well, the big fella Ben Reynolds, doing the lone solo job in the ruck. Kick off the ground. Just gone straight up the air. The umpire might have thrown it. Well, she grabs it himself. Says, thank you very much. Tumbles the punt to the centre of the ground. It's knocked further afield there by Darren Jolly. He's knocked the ball on towards Light. Light gives it across there. Coming down the ground, Jamison. Jamison goes to half forward. Getting back almost the mark there to Gumley. Couldn't hold it at the last minute. Taken away from him now. Gets the hand pass out wide. Comes to Jamison. Jamison chips it across the goal mouth. Anakie need to make something of this. It's picked up in the pocket by Greaves. Oh, it's slippery up there. Slipped as he kicked, unfortunately, for Anakie supporters. Here comes little Gavin. Gets it back to Greaves. Can he hold his feet this time? He does. He tumbles the punt into the forward zone. Marks are going to be fast and furious and hard to come by, I'd suggest. Static goes back with the flight of the football. And Rick Static gets the hand pass back. A shocking hand pass, in fact. The ball's still in play down there. Greaves is there, taken away by Middleton, working hard at ground level. Little kick around the boundary line is beauty, and Jolly puts the fist into this one. It's gone out of bounds, but I'd suggest, would I not, that would be a free kick?
I think paid the mark to Reynolds.
The mark, was it? Okay, would have been a free kick. We didn't. Actually, he's paid 50 metres for the late tackle, and that's probably a fair decision. That one was a bit late, Michael.
Interesting play. Static's down there. He must have had boots on, Cookie. I think he had a chance to kick it 50 metres and he handballed it.
Yeah, Ricky Stasic. Yeah, we've seen him play some pretty good games for the Amateurs, actually, Rick, as we see Reynolds punt kick the ball up towards half forward. No one able to take a mark up there. It's back towards centre wing. Bit of physical stuff there from Darren Jolly. Eludes, well, it doesn't elude anyone. The ball eludes both of them as he lays the good hip and shoulder. And Anakie certainly coming out firing with all cylinders going on in this quarter.
Yes, Amateurs yet to score in the third quarter.
Here comes Sammy Luke tumbling the ball around the boundary line, but Gogol stands good in defence at half-back, and he chips the ball up towards centre wing. Too high there, pulled off the football for mine, Darren Jolly. Free kick not played. He goes in after it again, taps it out towards Welsh, kicks it off the ground, but can't pick it up. Welsh goes in and lays a good tackle there, kicked off the ground by Fleet, gained a few metres. Umpire says going to be a free kick coming back here to Anakie. That looks like Camerado getting up to take this one.
Yes, a trip from Stasic.
Okay, Camerado chips it out wide. Not a bad kicker. That looks like Pittman coming up. He's playing at centre half back now, I'd suggest. And certainly playing. He's taken more marks at centre half back in 10 minutes than he has at centre half forward all day. Well played, Pittman. He got it to Elmer. Elmer goes over the top. Needs a teammate to assist. He got one too. Hand pass. Scott Simon. He's a left footer, so he likes to go the hand pass to Bissett. Dallal Bissett goes over the top. Here comes Gavin knocking in front of you. Can pick it up. He's a chance. Still paddles the ball in front of him. Phil Gavin gathers. Gets the hand pass, but it's in the goal square. If you don't mind, it's knocked through. It's a free kick to Anakie. A free kick to Anakie. Would have been a rush behind, but a free kick being plucked out of this one and picking himself up the base of the pack. The little fella Phil Gavin. And he's a bit groggy too. He might have earned that one, Michael.
Yes, he certainly earned it. Well, he had eyes only for the ball, Cookie, as he weaved his way towards goals and has earned a well-deserved free kick. The conversion here, see just 4 goals the difference in this the third quarter.
Yeah, he's not too good, the little fellow. He's been over, and the big fella, Darryl Bissett, the hoop, says, I'll take the kick. He's just recovering there. Is that all right, umpire? Umpire said, well, I got no objections to that, Darryl. And he's not too good, little fella, Phil Gavin. He's just getting up and trying. He might have had the stuffing knocked out of him there. Got him right in the bread basket.
Well, I don't call him the stuffing.
Okay, here comes Darryl Bissett lining up for goal. Important kick. Goal umpire says, you have missed. It is a kick to the left-hand side of the goal post, which is quite surprising because I chalked that one up. I better rub it out and just put it down as 1 point only to Darryl Bissett. Kick missed there, Michael.
A bad miss there, a crucial stage with Anakie having a bit of a run on here, scoring the first 2 goals in the third quarter. A chance to be made at 3, and you'd expect Darryl Bissett normally to kick those goals no matter what the conditions.
Robbie Nelson now getting a surprising kick in. He got the shock of his life when he missed it, I think. Here's Nelson chipping the ball out towards halfback. Reynolds is up and can't mark at the base of the pack. Paul Welsh plays like a rover. Picks it up, if you don't mind Welsh. He goes across the face of goal. Here's Tate. He's been pretty lively down there in this quarter in that forward pocket. He chips it back into the corridor. The ball bounces and will lose many, many players. Here comes Corey Bissett. Will he have a flying shot at the goal mouth? He does. It goes deep into attack. Tate's there again. Was that Jason Flynn? He kicked the goal. It's a goal. Yes, Jason Flynn, I think you'll find on the left foot, has put one through. Yes, sir. Number 33. Jason Flynn kicks his first for the day. And Anakie are steamrolling themselves right back into the contest.
Well, somewhat expected. They couldn't have performed as poorly in the second half as they did in the first. We thought that something would happen, and a few vital positional changes made all the difference, and they've come out firing on all 4 cylinders. Make it 6, they're looking at 8, and are well back in the game.
Michael Walmsley, I think the move of Glenn Pittman, number 27, a centre half back, paid dividends. He's taken Jarman out of it a bit, and he's picked up possessions. He's taken some marks at centre half back that he couldn't take at centre half forward. He's reading the play much better there. Into the centre, Reynolds goes up. Bissett rode the pack, but unfortunately just went too far for him. Here's a chance. Anakie here. Little right foot kick will be a good one round the corner. Too much carry on the footy that time, I suggest, from Jason Grooves. He's disappointed with the effort. He tried to keep it in play. He had a player moving into the footy down there. It's out of bounds on the full grandstand side of the ground. And Jamie Elmott just been called back the mark as the kick comes in very short, but Ben Reynolds takes the mark there. The kick was taken on that occasion by Sammy Luke. Reynolds now, up it goes to half forward, long kick, no mark taken. The ball ground level. Bissett's a chance, showing his strength this quarter. He gathers the football, tumbles the punt. It's bounced over 4 or 5. Anakie a chance. If Jolly can turn, he can't. Gumley's there. Clever play, Grumley. Puts it on the left foot and dribbles it over the boundary line when he had nowhere else to go. Out of bounds it goes, but certainly a big quarter for Anakie. They've really fought back.
They have fought back. The runners of amateurs are lost. We can't find them. Where are the players that got them in the game in that first half and set up this big lead? They've gone missing. They've got to get themselves back into the game.
Boundary umpire Haynes throws it back into play, and again Corey Bissett does the ruck. A little kick off the ground there by, in fact, Jamie Elmer. I beg your pardon, Jamie Elmer. And out of bounds she goes once more. He's got the job there of picking up Chris Yeh. He's right and screened, just waiting for the ball to come back. One wonders if Anakie can just get another goal or two this quarter and hold Amateur scoreless, which they look like doing at the moment. The game could be pretty lovely in the last quarter. Amateurs now through Middleton go up towards the centre of the ground. It bounces past Jarman. Pittman's back there. It's tapped away from him. Here comes number 19. They got the long jumper on there in Jamison, and he elects to go out wide. Here's the last goal kicker, Flynn. He's got the ball way out wide on centre wing. Just chips it up in the air. Not too good at kick. I think you'll find Jason Grooves a chance. Could be content to see that over because it was 4-play-1 there at one stage, and well, good effort, Jason Grooves. Just got it over the fence. Judy Fell Bingo, the scoreboard shows Amateur 7-9-51. Anakie fighting back. There's 3 goals, 8-26. It's going to be a low-scoring affair, and you just think that Anakie have got a bit of a sniff.
They certainly have, Cookie, and vital from Amateur's point of view here now. They muster troops and get back and score a retaliating goal here, one that'll put them, give them that bit more of advantage and a bit more confidence to fight into the last quarter.
Yeah, confidence is the key word too, because Anakie have all that at the moment, and the Amateurs seem to have left that in there at half-time. Boundary throw in from that kick there. Up goes Reynolds. He can't take the mark. Cameron with desperation dives on top of the footy. Through they come. Ellis works hard at ground level. Can't get it out. Darryl Bissett does. Gets it to Jason Grooves. Pushed in the back for mine as he tried to get the kick play on as the call. It tumbles back towards Gogol. Clapley taps the ball in front of him as he was going to ground. Went past Jarman. Here they come. Cameron's in there. Base of the pack. A chance here. That looks like coming out of the pack. It wasn't Kellis at all. That was a Doyle. Yeah, Lockie Doyle. It might have been down towards centre wing. Up goes Pittman. In front. Well played, Pittman. Couldn't mark, but brought the ball to ground. Scott Simon lays the tackle, but let it look late there on the player in Klingon coming through on left foot. Goes to half forward. Here come Jamison. Over he goes. The hand pass. A long one. Put on a bit of pressure, and he's knocked it on further afield, but it's right out of bounds in front of our commentary position.
Amateurs 70 metres from goal, the closest they've been for some time, and an opportunity here for them to press home that advantage.
Okay, Andrew Haynes throws it very high and gives the a chance. Oh, Welsh does it brilliantly, and then gives a little toe poke of about 7 metres, only, or perhaps 3 metres, to Cameron, who tumbles the kick across the ground. The long one straight down the guts, in the go there. Here comes Mark Bradford, the bat. He runs on the ball. He's playing soccer out there. He might get a job in New York the way he's going. He taps the ball over the boundary line. It's out of bounds on the far side of the ground, and really from Cameron's kick they've gained about 15 or 20 metres, and that is all.
Yes, it's been a pattern of their play all day, is their failure to go direct, and one wonders if they could do that. Just how close they'd be to amateurs at this stage.
19.5 minutes gone on the Rockies 24-hour locksmith time clock of this vital third quarter. Anakie have fought their way back. They're not right back in it yet, but they're getting closer. Malachillis does the roving there from the ruck work and does it well too. Punt kicks it long down towards Gogol. It bounces away from Neville Gogol, and it's out of bounds half forward flank, midway between half forward flank and centre wing position. Amateurs slightly in attack. Goal kick for Amateurs. Nicky Gill's got 3. Justin Andrews 1. Where's he been this quarter? Haven't started him. Big Mark Bent's got 1 and Peter Klingon 2. And Ganakie's goal kickers all this quarter. Jamie Elmer, Daryl Bissett and Jason Flynn.
Yeah, some of the amateurs players we mentioned have gone missing this quarter, and
look at Welshie. Look at him take it out of the air. Gives it the old stager, and Daryl Bissett. They're starting to come into the old blokes, aren't they? And he punt kicks the ball wide towards centre wing, looking for Flynn. The ball bounces away from him. He's gained 50 or 60 metres. It's a good kick. He's under a bit of pressure. Unloaded it long. Didn't try the short one, Michael. That's got to be their tactics.
It's got to be their tactics. And look, the experience of Anakie at the moment is showing out. It's the Welsh, the Camerotto and the Bissett. They're giving them themselves the ball all the time and working it forward. And they're a chance while those 3 players are in the game.
Okay, 21 minutes gone on the Rockies 24-hour locksmith time clock as we see Glenn Light a chance to pick it up. He does so and eludes the tackle and breaks and straightens up and goes for home. Long kick from Light. Is this the line at the end of the tunnel? No, it's off line. It's 1 point only. Glenn Light did very well, but unfortunately the kick just moved to the right-hand side, bounced away from the goal mouth, and through it goes for 1 point only.
Had a good third quarter, Glenn Light, and showing some good pace on his wing.
Okay, Ricky Stasek, the moving pictures man. He's got more tattoos than you've ever seen, this guy. He's at full-back, and he's going to kick the ball back into play for the amateurs. Elects to go grandstand side of the ground. Bissett's getting underneath it, knocked away from him, and well done too. Little kick from Malachillis comes up the amateurs, move the ball round towards centre wing. A race for the footy. Scotty Simon's a chance. He's taken out of the play, lost his footy. Oh, in goes player there, rowing in pretty hard too. Jamison left the footy behind. Too good there, Lockie Doyle gathers. The ex-Falcons player chips it across towards, well, centre half forward. Knocked further forward there by Fleet. Lost it to Jamison. Down goes Jamison. Here goes Light. Takes the mark. Could have run in and had 2 or 3 bounces. I would have thought he kicked the ball long towards the goal mouth. Backing back there, players working hard in defence. Kicking up the ground, Nelson. He tries hard. Here comes McCabe. Oh, Gumley gave away a free kick there to Gavin. I'd suggest got to be a free kick to Gavin. Thrown off the football by Gumley, who thought he had it. He did not. And little Phil Gavin will take this one. Probably got to kick at 40 metres. It'll be a test for the little bloke. Acute angle.
It isn't acute angle, but I think within his scoring just as if with the heavy ball here, Cookie, at the moment. And what a goal this will be from Anakie. Take them up to 4 goals on the scoreboard and just 3 behind amateurs. We're well and truly into the third quarter. Okay,
Phil Gavin now known as a goal-kicking forward pocket rover, but looks too far out to me. He comes in on right foot, doesn't make the distance. Players right, no mark taken. At ground level, could have really been another Anakie freak. Play on as the call. They're fighting hard for the footy. Reynolds grabs it and gets it out wide too, does Benny Reynolds. Looking out there for McCabe, his ponytailed teammate there in Gumley is there. The scoreboard right in front of it there. 51 plays 27. This time it's a free kick and it's gone to Jason Flynn.
Also had a good third quarter, Jason Flynn. That shot goal, of course.
He has been in the play, and so too has Tate in the forward pocket. All their moves have worked. He chips the ball across. Didn't gain any territory, I don't think, but narrowed the angle a lot. Give it to Welsh. Welsh gives it straight back to, it looks like Glenn Light there in front of the scoreboard, who takes it, plays on, straightens up, goes for goal, and gets it. Glenn Light kicks an inspirational goal, and here come the Anakie Roos.
Magnificent goal from Glenn Light, and what a third quarter he's had. Hardly sided in the first half, but in this the third quarter, probably had 8 or 10 possessions at this stage, and that was a lovely goal. And he's got some distance with his kicks, and Anakie right back in the game.
They've had players lift all over the ground. Welsh has continued on, and so too Bissett and Camerotto working hard at the ball. Corey Bissett's been, although his stats wouldn't show it, he's been inspirational this third quarter. Amateurs 51 play, Anakie 33. It's back to 18 points the difference on the GDFL Bingo Centre scoreboard in the third quarter, brought to us by the GDFL Bingo Centre scoreboard, of course. Had 23, almost 24 minutes gone. Can they get another before 3/4 time? Because they've had lifters all over the ground. Gogol's had a fair quarter. Pittman's done well at centre back. Brendan Jolly's gone into defence and done well. And Phil Gavin's been something down forward. So to Glenn Light and Flynn. And back to the centre. This is exciting stuff. Here comes Welsh. He grabs the ball, tumbles it out of the centre. The Jolly wasn't in position to mark. I tell you who is, though, Ken McCabe. And he takes the mark for the amateurs. Looks to go towards centre wing position. Up high, Brendan Jolly doing the punching work there. The back, Mark Bradford. He's improved this quarter. Yeah, he's given the lift. He gets the ball across nicely to Camerotto. And all sorts of stripe. Tumbles the kick on left foot back towards Brendan Jolly. Can't mark. It is knocked away from that particular play out. The ball, free kick played here. Amateurs way. Might be Brad Thompson taking the free kick, is it? No.
Interesting observation, Cookie, is the fact that in this quarter the ball handling of amateurs has really dropped away.
It has, hasn't it? Yeah.
Nothing of the class it was in the first half.
And their field kicking's not pinpoint as it was. Here's Darryl Bissett, worked hard this quarter. That wasn't Darryl. Here's Darryl now laying the tackle. That was Camerotto. And, well, amateurs steady the play a little bit. Can they get a goal before three-quarter time? They just ease the pressure that's going to be on them. Middleton's taken the mark just forward to the centre of the ground. And Schwarzer Middleton been a little bit quieter this quarter. Punt kicks long. Up goes Welshie, playing the kick behind the game very professionally this quarter. Couldn't take the mark on that occasion. They stuck in on top, but Gagle's in there. So too Klingon. And Peter Klingon did pretty well to hold the footy in there. He was one out against 3 or 4 others. Up it goes. Klingon gets the hand pass away. Another one goes further. Gagel intercepts, runs into his own player in Simon. Neville Gagel in stripe, has to kick in a hurry. Can't blame him for that. He was in stripe, and the mark taken back there.
It's like Jimmy Malakellis.
It might be Malakellis. Yeah, they're looking a bit drowned rats out there now. Malakellis unloads a long bomb. Up goes Bent in the goal square. Got the hands on a big mark, Bent. Couldn't hold him at ground level. Doyle, a hand pass. Backwards, he concedes ground. Another one over the top. Back to Doyle. Boundary umpire says it's out of bounds.
Great example of the slippery ball there, Cookie, in that first half. You could have seen a goal resulting from that passage of play for amateurs. They just couldn't get a grip on the ball and use their skill. Yeah, it took Anakie a while, but they've worked their way into the play pretty well. Bounced down, Bent got the knock down. Darryl Bissett's played a grand quarter and he tumbles the punt out to half back for him. Ben Reynolds gathers for the amateurs. Punt kicks the ball into the play. Up goes Jamison, knocks it away. Scotty Simon's got to run pretty hard at this. Got to put it over the fence. I think Scotty Simon, he didn't do so. Ben picks it up, keeps it in play. Comes back to Darryl Bissett. Look at the experience as he chips it over to Camerotto, who marks it centre half back. Doesn't waste the ball there. A lovely kick from Camerotto in the wing. Here's Glenn Light again. Had a great third quarter. Just misses the mark there. It slips through his fingers and out of bounds.
Well, what a quarter Darryl Bissett. Bissett's played a blind.
Oh, yes, he has. He's had the ball probably 20 times in this third quarter.
Been sensational. Hasn't wasted it too often apart from that shot from goal. He'd be ruining that one. He'd have loved to have booted that because it would have only been 12 points the difference. Boundary umpire throws it back into play. Up they go. Corey Bissett takes it in there. Tries a left foot kick. Here comes Malakellis. Tries to boot the pack. Oh, too high there. Hopping mad about that, and I'm not surprised. He took him on. He ducked the head. He was claimed, and the umpire said, "It's your kick, Jimmy Malakellis." He takes this one and he chips it in. The kick was all right. Unfortunately, Lockie Doyle couldn't mark. Paul Welsh takes the kick. Well played, Welshie, as he punt kicks the ball towards half forward. He didn't like Peter Klingon's effort there either. Play on as the cause. It's down to half forward now for the. I'm watching Welshie here. Klingon, it's all right. I'll go back on the play. Goes down towards Big Tate. There too is Light. Off hands it goes. Coming out Brad Thompson, and Tate getting a bat on the back there from Jason Flynn. It's out of bounds in Anakie's forward pocket, and well played, Paul Welsh. Stood his ground, knew he was going to cop one, and he copped the tweet. Just went and told the youngster there, just be careful, son. I played a bit of footy, and I'm a bit bigger than you are. Boundary show in. Here's Bissett, worked hard. Could have got a free kick, play on the call. Kick up the ground by, he looked like McCabe. Towards the boundary line it goes, just outside. You can see it's about 55 minutes out from goal now. No one able to claim the footy. Almost 28 minutes gone. Rockies 24. Lost a bit of time clock.
Got time for another one?
And there's time for another one. I thought you were talking about a beer there for a minute. I don't drink what I'm calling, as you know, Michael. And yeah, it's time for another goal for sure. Boundaries go in, working hard. Camerotto at the base of the pack. He gathers the footy. He wasn't going to give it up. And Malakellis right on his heels there. Out of bounds she goes.
What a goal this would be for Anakie in the last minutes of the third quarter. If they can pinch another one here and get within those couple of goals. And there's the siren.
Oh, the siren's gone. The siren's gone. It's the nice knockout from Corey Bissett went towards Jamie Elmer. He couldn't gather, but the siren went anyway. And what a big quarter from Anakie. Look, they're all patting one another on the back. They're pretty happy with that quarter, and I'm not surprised. And this last quarter is going to be a rib tickler. At three-quarter time, the GDFL Bingo Centre scoreboard shows us that I can't see that far. Noel Fanning, will you put that score up for me? I think my friend Michael Walmsley's going to read it out to me here now.
The GDFL Bingo scoreboard, 7-9, 51 amateurs. They did not score in the third quarter. They lead Anakie 4-9, 33. A 4-goal, 5 third quarter to Anakie, scoreless to amateurs, but they hold on to an 18-point lead. One wonders just for how long.
Well, the final quarter coming up. It'll be a thriller here at the Queen's Park Oval. The amateurs playing